Digital games. Open.
How's it going, YouTube? This is Zeke from Chaosdramon Plays, and today we have a match between Chaosdramon X and then the Greymon deck. So we're going to start out with a hard drop Mamemon for 7. Ends up whiffing on that, but the beautiful thing about Mamemon is you get to set the cards on your deck in any order, or put them to the bottom if you don't like any of them. So he's going to do a little bit of rearranging and then pass. So we'll see Koromon hatched, digivolved into the Promo Agumon. 7 memory is a lot to pass over turn 1. So we'll see Agu X come down. And then the red memory boost is played, revealing top 3, able to grab 1. Picks up the starter deck Greymon, digivolves that straight away for 2. And then digivolves into Greymon X. And into the BT12 Metal Greymon. That'll pass the turn back over with only 1 memory. So swinging in with the Mamemon, digivolving Chaosdramon in the back and passing over 1 memory. Playing the Cool Boy, revealing top 3, grabbing the Black War Greymon X, passing back over. Swings in with the Mamemon again. Hits the Promo Agu and then digivolves into the Machinedramon, revealing top 5. And he can either add or tuck a Machiner Cyborg. He's going to tuck the Metal Greymon from BT8. And turn his pass back over with 2. So now the Metal Greymon is promoted. We're going to see him pop the boost, gain 2 memory. Swing, oh, well, he forgets X-Antibody. Swing directly over so he can digivolve mid-swing into Black War Greymon X. He does have piercing because of the Metal Greymon, so that'll be 2 checks going in here. We're going to see him digivolve into Mamemon in the back to pass turn. Koromon is hatched. Digivolves into Agumon X in the back. He's going to swing in with Black War Grey, dealing 2 checks, hitting into the Analog Man. Gonna play out red memory boost again, revealing the top 4, grabbing the Black War Greymon from BT8. It's going to promote the stack, activate Analog Man, start a main phase to pitch a level 5, gain 1, draw 1. Digivolve straight away into Chaosdramon from EX4. Is able to use these 3 sources, slot them underneath from both hand or deck, and with that he can digivolve 3. And that's passing back over with 2 memory. Thinking about promoting there, but goes ahead and leaves it in the back, I believe. This is going to pop the boost, gain 2 memory. Digivolve into the BT12 Metal Greymon. He still has X-Antibody. But as most of these matches go, it ends up being wall versus wall, so he is going to swing and raid in so that he's able to play the Yuya. With X-Antibody, he can digivolve into Metal Grey X, suspending the Yuya, so that's technically plus 5k with the when digivolving from Metal Grey X, plus 2k from the Yuya. He swings in, strips 2 sources. And then he's going to Digivolve into Black or Greymon to pop the Analog Man. One thing there I did notice, he did remove the Mamemon instead of another source, so that was a misplay. But over the course of the game, he would be able to gain enough sources back that it really won't make a difference. Just make sure if you're playing Mamemon in the Machinedramon deck, it is not a source that you can strip. It has to be a level 5 cyborg. And unfortunately, Mamemon is a mutant, so it doesn't quite work that way. For once, it's not me actually playing Machinedramon on this channel, so I wanted to give you guys a different take. He's gonna swing in with the Chaosdramon. He's gonna use the Guardramon's effect to pitch a cyborg or machine and draw 2. And then he's going to Digivolve into Chaosdramon X, gaining the Wind Digivolving effect from Chaosdramon to tuck 3 more sources underneath. So it looks like it's Volcanomon. I'll put all 3 up here on the screen here in just 1 second. So there it is. Megadramon, Gigadramon, and Volcanomon are the 3 that he ends up going with. There it is. Tuck all 3 under, Digivolve by 3. Gains 1 memory and draws a card from the Doru combo. Plays Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon, pitching a Machine or Cyborg to give this Machinedramon Rush and on-play Blitz as long as it has a source. So we've got Megadramon, Metal Greymon, another Metal Greymon, Metal Tyrannomon, and the blocker Andromon underneath. He's going to punch straight in and clear that stack as well. And with the Megadramon, he's going to pop the Cool Boy, leaving only a Yuya behind. This harkens me back to my red days of Machinedramon. I'm actually going to rebuild that one for a future video. So we'll see if I can go back to the aggressive days of Machinedramon. So we're going to see the EX1 Greymon Digivolved over the Agu X. Into the Greymon X, suspending the Yuya down. Digivolves into the BT12 Metal Greymon. He's done a pretty good job of making sure Analog Man's cleared out, so no redirects here, but it does have the Megadramon blocker from the starter deck as one of its inheritables, so it's something to be careful with. But we all know Greymon decks, they can get huge, all the way up into the 20Ks if needed. It's gonna Digivolve into the Metal Greymon X, so there's another plus 3K right now, plus 5K total. So I think they're just adding it up right now. Plus 3K from the Wind Digivolving effect, plus 2K from the Yuya. And then he's going to use the effect to play out the Tai Kamiya, giving it another plus 1K. So now it would be bigger than the Chaosdramon. So he's going to block, remove 2 inheritables. And with this, trash the top card of the opponent's security because it would be deleted. It's going to Digivolve into the BT12 War Greymon to pass. So now it has blocker, reboot, and it is huge. And as soon as it blocks, it's able to restand because a target is switched. So that would allow him to block twice here. It's why we don't just see the Machinedramon player swinging in directly. Mulling things over, trying to figure out how we're gonna get around this. There's always a lot of Greymon players at our locals. Some of them like to play the more explosive, I'm gonna do 5 checks and you have to deal with me instantly version. Some people play this controlling black or gray version. So it's always nice that there's at least a variety among the Greymon players. It's not everybody playing the exact same type. He's gonna swing in here. He's going to pop the tie. And then he's going to use the Chaosdramon's effect to pitch 2 and gain 1. So he has to block. This will strip 2 sources out. He's just going to drop the Analog Man and then reboot the Chaosdramon. Digivolves into the BT12 Agu in the back. Plays the BT12 Agu out. Grabs the Greymon X-Antibody. Digivolves into Agu X. That deck is getting pretty thin. And I think that was the card he was looking for, was the tie. So we'll see X-Antibody come underneath. He's going to use Hades Force to pop the Analog Man. Asking which one has blocker. Because he does have a raid here. He's going to swing in, raid into the Chaosdramon. Always so many things to think about here. The Chaosdramon is bigger, so he's 13k currently. Actually, with the inheritable, I think the Machinedramon is as well, but he's going to block, pull out 2 sources, and then the tie is played down. And unfortunately, that is it. Because the turn was passed over, but the tie was played off of the Greymon inheritable. A source was re-added to the Chaosdramon X. We're gonna swing in. He's gonna pop the tie again, and they're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and move on into game 2. Too many swings there for him. So starting in game 2, we'll see the Doraemon hatched and then a Chaosdramon played out. Koramon's hatched on the Greymon side, and then the Agumon from BT12 is hard played, revealing top 4, adding the tie and the Greymon X. Digivolved into the Agu X, able to reveal the top 3 and grab a Greymon. He's going to grab, I believe that's the Metal Greymon from BT12. Digivolves into the EX1 Greymon. And then into the Greymon X from BT11. And then for only 1 memory, into the Metal Greymon from BT12. So we're going to see Metal Mamemon Digivolved, revealing top 3, able to grab the BT11 Machinedramon. And then pass over turn. X-Antibody. He's going to go ahead and swing Raid in, and then play the tie, which makes him bigger so that he can actually swing directly over the Metal Mamemon there. And then he's going to Digivolve into the BT12 War Greymon to pass over. Gives it Reboot. He's just going to hard play the Mamemon out, searching for an Analog Man, and yet another whiff. And he tucks all these to the bottom of the deck, so that should tell you that he's probably not in the best of positions right now. So Agumon is hard played from BT12, revealing the top 4. Grabs Greymon X from BT9 and then Tai Kamiya. He's going to swing in, Raid, and pierce over the Mamemon, dealing 1 check. Swings in again. And it hits Izzy, revealing top 3. Digivolves into the BT5 Greymon for 1, but gains 2 memory back. Digivolves into Greymon X. And then into the Metal Greymon from BT12. And then hard plays out Agumon from BT12, revealing top 4 and grabbing the Tai Kamiya, putting a bunch of options to the bottom there. Asking how big he is, Digivolves Dorumon in the back. But it is never a good thing to be staring down a field full of Agu and Greymons. So checking sources and trash, so we know there might be a hard play here. Debating on how to go about it here. He's going to play out Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon, pitching the Metal Tyrannomon, playing the EX1 Machinedramon with these 5 sources popping up on your screen here. So with that, he's able to punch into the Metal Greymon and pop the Agumon with the inheritable from the Metal Mamemon. And then trashing a security with the Metal Tyrannomon. Making sure to leave it suspended so he won't get the unsuspend from the raid effect. Digivolves into the EX1 Greymon. Suspending both the ties down to make it free, essentially. And then here's the D-Digivolve with the BT8 Metal Greymon, which will make it to where he could just swing directly over the stack, and all that was for nothing. Piercing in, hitting the Dorumon. Digivolves into the Metal Greymon X. Swings in for 2 checks, and he gets to play out the tie to give it another plus 1k. And then just Digivolves in with the Black War Greymon to completely decimate the field over there. So draws in, but after promoting, we're going to go ahead and move on to Game 3. So we'll see Greymon start off with Koromon into the Promo Agumon. And then playing out Red Memory Boost, revealing top 3. Grabs the starter deck Greymon to pass over. Dorumon's hatched, Digivolved into Dorumon, and then Analog Man is played. Back over to Greymon, he's gonna pop the boost, go up, Digivolve into the starter deck Greymon. Then play out another red memory boost, revealing top 3. And he grabs the Greymon X. Can you use the Analog Man start of turn, or start a main effect, digivolving into Chaosdramon in the back? And then into Metal Mamemon to pass back over. Digivolves into Greymon X. Probably play an Agu to choke to 1, and it's the BT12, revealing top 4. Adding a Metal Greymon X. And now it's a battle of who's gonna promote first. I want to be raided into, but you can't lose too much momentum. So promotes out the Metal Mamemon. Start a main effect from the Analog Man. Swings in with the Metal Mame, pitching to draw 2 with the Chaosdramon effect. Smacks into a Cool Boy, so it lives. Grabbing off the top. Looks like that was an Agu X he added to hand. And then just plays another Analog Man to pass over. Yet again, anytime we're at Table Top Tavern, I do apologize for the glare, but I do look at the cards that are played to make sure it's what I'm saying. So there's the Agu X, revealing top 3, grabbing the EX1 Greymon. Asking how big the Mamemon is there. So with the when attacking from the promo Agu, he's able to punch over the Metal Mame. Digivolves into Greymon from EX1, into Greymon X from BT11. Reduced cost down to 1 to digivolve into Metal Greymon from BT12. Gaining memory back. Digivolves into the Metal Greymon X. Swings in. Plays out the tie via the Greymon's effect. 2 checks. And then passes turn, digivolving into Black War Greymon and popping one of the Analog Man. So you're gonna see Dorumon hatched. Analog Man start of main effect. Digivolve into Dorumon. Asking exactly how big he is. Checking trash, so yet again you know there's about to be a hard slam. So it looks like those are the 3 that he wants. So then Attack of the Heavy Mobile is played for 0. Pitching the EX1 Machinedramon to play out the Chaosdramon from EX3, which will de-digivolve the stack down, give it Rush and Blitz to swing in, and then pop the other stack with the Metal Mamemon's effect. So swinging in, popping both stacks, and this should be trashing a security because I believe there's a Metal Tyrannomon in the stack as well. Yep, there it is. Easy way to deal with both boards. Alright, the Koromon is hatched on the Greymon side. It's time to rebuild. Digivolve into the promo Agumon. And then Hard plays out the BT12 Agu, getting some search, able to grab that tie, and then the EX1 Greymon. Digivolves into the BT5 Greymon, essentially for free. Digivolves into the Greymon X, gains 1 memory back and draws a card from the Cool Boy. And And then into the Metal Greymon from BT8 to de-digivolve the Chaosdramon. But he did just hard play him this turn, so he can't swing in. Digivolve into the Metal Greymon X. And then into the Black War Greymon to pop the other Analog Man. And then Digivolves into Black War Greymon X to pass over. Promotes the Dorumon. And then Digivolves straight into another Chaosdramon, which allows him to place 3 more sources underneath and de-digivolve down by 3. Here lately I've noticed most of the Greymon players have been cutting the BT8 Metal Greymon out, but honestly it's the only card in the deck that I'm worried about is the de-digivolve effects between that and Gaiomon, so if they're not running those, Machinedramon can pretty much set up and be good. We've seen a lot of Megas, but let's see if Greymon has any more steam. And there it is, the War Greymon from BT12. He's able to raid directly in, so we have to strip 2 sources out here, unsuspend, and then raid in again, strip 2 more sources, making sure to leave 1 of the Metal Tyrannomon there. Still alive though. We're just going to digivolve into the starter deck Greymon in the back to pass over as little memory as possible. We do get the reboot there. Hatch the Dory, digivolve Doru, and then straight into the Chaosdramon X here for 2. Which now gains the Wind Digivolving ability. So able to take these 3, de-digivolve. Now he can swing straight in with the Metal Greymon Inheritable. And then he rips 2 here. Yuya down the drain. Doru, X-Antibody, so now he's passed over with 1 memory. And we do have the reboot there. And that's gonna go ahead and clear it up for game 3. So here is the deck list for the Machinedramon player. A little bit different from mine. And then we have the Greymon deck as well right here. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the digital plane, playing the Digimon card game.